What's up, gamers of YouTube? It's your boy, the Universal Gamer. Welcome to another episode of Gamers Tubecast. Before I even start this Gamers Tubecast off, I want to say, yes, I understand that this update is very late. I actually had this update planned and ready to be shot and uploaded to YouTube about 2.5 to 3 weeks ago. It already was written up a month ago. So what happened? I don't know. Just you guys know how life is. It can throw you for a spin and stuff, and just a lot of stuff been going on with me and stuff like that. Just been busy working. Dealing with all kind of other issues. I got personal stuff. People say 99 problems, but it ain't one. But trust me, it is one. But anyways, let's go ahead and get to the update. Inside this first piece of gaming news, I want to talk about Oculus selling out to Facebook. Facebook buys Oculus. I forgot exactly the numbers. Like I said, I had this update written up about a month ago. I had everything already ready. I already knew the numbers by heart and stuff like that. But I think it's for around $2 billion, somewhere around there and stuff like that, or $1 billion. Either $2 billion or $1 billion or whatever. And they paying them, I think 2/3 of the payment is going to be actual hard code cash, and then the rest of it is going to be marketing deals and stuff like that. And once they build up and make their money off the marketing and the profit sharing and stuff like that and things of that nature, then they're going to be paid off and stuff. And I'm not really sure, it depends on the contract that they signed. I think they're going to still, like, the people that made Oculus are still going to be able to give their inputs on the device itself and how they want to implement it with the Facebook stuff. But when it all comes down to it, the Facebook owners and stuff like that are going to be the main ones that make the head decisions, and because they're going to own it. They brought Oculus. And this in particular segment was supposed to be inside my gaming rant segment, because a lot of people have been ranting about this, and I wanted to do something different though for this episode. Usually I rant about stuff that deserves to be ranted about, but I want to do something different. I want to actually explain why people make decisions like this. Like Bungie sold out to Microsoft. Bungie showed off their game called Halo. I think they didn't have a name a long time ago. They just showed it off. Microsoft liked what they were seeing, and they brought Bungie out just like that. Bungie still had control over their assets and how they want to do certain things with the game, but Microsoft owned them as far as that's going to be on our console only. We're going to do this. We're going to make these spin-offs, and you guys got to listen to us because we brought you guys out. Why do people do stuff like this? I'm going to use you guys as an example. So let's say you create something. You create a remote that operates your camera, where you can zoom in, zoom out and stuff like that. Let's say you created that. Okay, so, and you're working on your ideas, you're showing it off little by little and stuff like that, and somebody comes along, a multi-million dollar company, wherever the case may be, comes along and say, hey, that's pretty interesting. You and your small garage full of people, you guys got something interesting going. Remember, small, no big company yet. Just people that came up with an idea, people that got, degrees and, doing certain engineering type stuff, and they're trying to do something. They haven't made no big money yet. They're just, putting their money together, doing a Kickstarter and stuff like that, and trying to get some stuff going. But out of nowhere, a big ass company comes up to them and say, here's $1 billion. Give us all your stuff. You don't have to worry about marketing your stuff. You just give it to us. We'll do all that, and we'll pay you the rest of your money through the marketing and the profits that we make, and you'll have your $1 billion. So think of it this way. You just made all the money that you would have made by selling this yourself, just like that. So you don't have to worry about marketing this. You don't have to worry about paying for commercials. You don't have to worry about getting more money to kickstart more stuff and make little fixes inside of it. Somebody came to you and brought your remote idea for $1 billion. You don't have to worry about selling it no more. You don't have to worry about, how many people are going to pre-order this? What kind of ways we can get people to buy this product from us? You don't have to worry about that no more. Somebody just came and offered you as much money as you would have made within like a year or two. I don't think they would have even made $1 billion even in 3 years. They wouldn't have made $1 billion off of Oculus. Over time, they'll make $1 billion and more. But somebody offering you $1 billion like that is like, of course you're gonna sell that. It's like, come on now. It's like somebody say, hey, Universal Gamer, we like what you do with your show. We want to buy your show, your Universal Gamer updates. We're gonna put it on Spike TV and bring back gaming TV shows onto TV, and we're gonna put it on Spike TV. We're gonna pay you, I don't know, $1 million or $100,000 or $200,000 a year to film your gamers tube cast, but you gotta do it exactly how we want to do it. You gotta read teleprompters, you gotta say exactly what we have written up for you, and you can't no longer cuss, you gotta do this and do that. Will I sell out? I don't know. I mean, it all depends on your situation. If you need money, you got kids to take care of, a household, and let's say I was making money, which I'm not. Let's say I'm making money off of YouTube from these videos, and I'm only making a little bit of money because I don't got a big fan base yet. But they're willing to put me on TV where I blow up my fan base. Like, I get a huge fan base, and they offer me a shitload of money. So it's like, I don't have to worry about building up a fan base no more. I don't have to worry about trying to make a lot of money because they already offering me that just like that. So that's the reason why people make these decisions to sell out like that, because people say, oh, you're a sellout. And yes, I was going to rant about this, but you got to understand, from a business standpoint of view, they no longer have to worry about marketing their own stuff. They no longer have to worry about how many of you gamers out here are going to actually buy our $300 or $500 something device that hooks up to your game console where you can look and stuff. And we don't have to worry about begging and pleading third-party developers to make games for our device. The guy that made Minecraft or something like that changed his mind about the Oculus, all because of Facebook. And like me, in my opinion, that's what I was gonna rant about. Like, who's gonna buy a $300 to $500 piece of hardware that uses Facebook? All the people that play these games on Facebook and use Facebook for different stuff, they are cheap asses. They're not gamers. Gamers are the only ones that buy hardware. Non-gamers and people that be on Facebook playing these Facebook games don't buy game consoles or devices or hardware like that until like years and years later. They gotta really do something that's gonna really appeal to Facebook people that be on Facebook 24/7 or whatever, to really make them buy that piece of equipment, because that's what it's gonna be, a piece of equipment. Like, it got some heavy duty equipment inside there. It's not nothing that's gonna be cheap. Even at $200, that's expensive to a lot of people out there. Like, well, I want to use this piece of equipment for my damn Facebook. Like, why? I don't need that. I mean, so the people that would have brought this device is no longer going to buy it. They're going to buy the Sony VR headset, and hopefully Sony do a good job with that. And I'm willing to support them with that and really dish out my money to buy that piece of hardware. I'm willing to see what Sony got in store for that, because I think they're going to do a good job. They always do a good job with the 3D TVs. Sony is good at hardware, so I'm not even scared that they're going to mess this up. I mean, they're a beast at hardware. They just need to team up with Microsoft and make an ultimate console. Sony representatives and tech people handle the hardware, Microsoft handles the software, and they'll give PC a run for their money. And I'm a PC gamer too, so I mean, I'm a universal gamer, but I'm willing to say they'll give PC a run for its money if they team up together. But that's not going to ever happen. It's like Crips and the Bloods coming together to fight this notorious gang. That's the biggest gang, which I don't know what it is, but I'm just saying, like, that's like something like that happening. It's never going to happen. Next piece of gaming news, last piece of gaming news: Dead Space free on Origin. First of all, fuck Origin. Again, fuck Origin. And one more time, fuck Origin. Excuse my language. Excuse all the little kids that watch me on Facebook, but fuck Origin. I don't give a fuck. Like, the only reason Origin exists is because, Steam is doing a good job. They're making a lot of motherfucking money, so let's make Origin. But you failed at it, though. Like, Origin sucks ass. It's like, you gotta have Origin running for certain games to work. Certain games won't work because of Origin. It's like, you should just kept your games on Steam. Let them handle all your stuff, but you want to be an ass and make your own little stuff that totally fail, and you want to start trying to copy other people and give away free games. I played Dead Space about 8 times. Don't really need to play it again, but I will play it again because I never played on PC. But anyways, free on Origin. It's whatever, the way to suck up, I can unzip my pants for you guys so y'all can continue sucking up, because y'all got a lot of sucking up to me, because y'all fucked up my Battlefield 3 experience. I couldn't even get past rank 12 because, like, every time I play it, it's just like it'll go smooth and then it start just I gotta be in a web browser just to play a damn game. Like, come on. I understand that, of course, you gotta be online to activate your games on PC gaming and stuff like that, but being inside a web browser just to play a game, like, there's so many things that's wrong with that. Every single time I open up a game, it's like, an update to a plugin, and you got to download a plugin and download this update. Every single time you launch this, it's like, I don't got time for that. I'm just ready to play the game. Then I got to search for these damn servers which work half-ass. It's like, I just stopped playing Battlefield. I don't have no more interest in Battlefield at all, because it's just like, because of not because of the game. The game is amazing, but just because what it takes for me to play the game. Same thing with SimCity that happened with SimCity and Diablo and all that old stupid stuff. Like, nobody got time for that. But anyways, Dead Space free on Origin. If you've got Origin, go ahead and get it. First thing I want to speak game about, which came out the mail right now, right before I film this update, is the Game Informer. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. A lot of people was making fun of it, saying it's kind of like Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter. The name kind of is. I think, when it comes to the Call of Duty name itself, when you hear the name Call of Duty, that's what throws people off, because it's the same thing when I hear Madden. I don't like Madden. I'm not the kind of person that buy Madden every year, because to me, in my opinion, they can make one Madden game and keep updating the players from different teams, put them on different teams and update little different things and rosters as they go inside one Madden game. But they just want to keep on putting out a $60 game just to make that big money. It's a market. When it comes to music, when it comes to TV, when it comes to everything, it's no longer about the love of everything. It's about the market. Same thing with boxing. Just like I just got done watching interviews of Floyd Mayweather and other boxers admitting that now it's a market. It's not even about who's a better boxer. It's about how can we box together and make money together. And if you lose, we make more money. If I win, we make more money. But let's act like we're actually fighting, and let's let the judges lie so I can keep on winning and make us both a lot of money. It's such a damn market now. It's no longer talent anymore. So it's like, that's what it is when it came to Call of Duty. That's why I didn't buy Black Ops 2, and I didn't buy what's the last one that came out? I can't even keep track of all these Call of Duty games. I got a whole shelf of Call of Duty games that I collected over the years, and a whole bookcase full of Call of Duty games. But it's like, I'm not for all this. Put out a Call of Duty every year just because we can, just because we're gonna make an easy $1 billion easily. I understand the market standpoint of it, but when it comes to a gamer standpoint, I'm not with that. I don't support that at all. I don't support fucking us in the ass. Just because, one, I don't go that way. Two, if y'all go that way, then that's y'all business. That's y'all business. I don't look at y'all no different. But I just don't swing that way. I'm not about to have nobody keep fucking me like that and stuff like that. And I'm not about to be buying no $60 game every single year. Keep supporting that game throughout the years. Don't put no downloadable content out that's already done, but just charge us for it on a certain day for us to buy it. It's like, that stuff should be free. What happened to when we still got PC games where developers, they love their fans so much that they put out downloadable maps for free. Hey, here's some maps. Thanks for keeping our servers up for 7 years. Here's some free ass maps for supporting our game for all these years and getting other non-gamers to play our stuff and other people from this genre to play our games, because of how hardcore y'all go with our games. What happened to the damn love and support for the fans out there and stuff like that? Now it's like, it is what it is. It's a market, and just new Call of Duty. Let's get to the new Call of Duty. Let me talk about that real quick. New Call of Duty, like the trailer, pretty cool. It's like they always got to one-up themselves. I thought a sequel to something was supposed to be advancing the story, not advancing the super extreme graphics and everything. Even though I'm the one that I complained too, that I said I want a better engine from Call of Duty. I want it to look way better, because games like freaking Gears of War and Uncharted, all these games that's on consoles that look super good, why the hell can't Call of Duty look that damn good? Oh, because we wanted to run at 60 frames per second at 720p all this time. Like, a lot of people never wanted to admit that console games last generation was running at 720p or less. People kept on saying, even though back of the box, 1080p. It's not 1080p. It's not native 1080p. It's upscaled to 1080p, which requires less power of the console. But now that the new consoles are out, they're able to admit that the older consoles was 720p or lower, just because they got some new consoles that's actually 1080p. So, it's like stuff like that. But the next Call of Duty I'll be picking up before I pick up this one actually is Black Ops 2, because pretty good story. Heard a lot of good things about it and stuff. They paid a lot of attention to the story, and I love story inside games. Then I go to multiplayer. But yeah, this game is looking good. A lot of people say it's looking like Titanfall and stuff. You got to understand, games like this be getting worked on way before other games came out. Titanfall is a beast of a game. I do agree with people that didn't have as much content as you're used to inside other first-person shooters, but this bad boy, a lot of new stuff they showed inside here. You can't complain. They're doing the best they can to one up themselves and stuff like that. Cause they have no competition. Name one other game that's a fast-paced, arcadish style, in-your-face, 60 frames per second shooter that they're competing with. They're not competing with Battlefield. As far as the market, they may be competing with Battlefield, but as far as like fast-paced gameplay action, they're not competing with nobody because nobody else is doing what Call of Duty is doing. That's why it sells billions of dollars, because people that want that fast-paced action instead of Battlefield, instead of Gears of War, instead of Ghost Recon, they want something that's fast-paced, in-your-face, first-person shooter. 360 no scope. Name one other game that's doing that right now. That's out. No other game. So realistically, Call of Duty has no competition. That's why it sells so much, because it has no competition as far as something that's similar. But you know, there's a rumor. Well, it's not even a rumor. Unreal Tournament, a free Unreal Tournament game is coming out using the new Unreal Tournament Unreal Engine. And how they're going to make their money. It's going to be a free game, not free to play. So it's not going to be buy this gun, buy that gun so you can beat everybody and pay to win. But it's going to be free, and how they're going to make their money is people are going to make mods and going to charge the community for it. And there you go. And that's a game that I really loved back in the days. Not really back in the days, because the first Unreal Tournament game I played was 3, and I fell in love with it way before the game came out. But that's the only game that's going to be able to compete with Call of Duty, because that's another fast-paced game, which is 2 times faster, maybe even 3 times faster than Call of Duty. So yeah, Unreal Tournament, when that game come out, that's the only game that's going to be able to compete, because people are itching for fast-paced gameplay. When people are ready to play Battlefield, okay, they go play Battlefield. Battlefield, just like Call of Duty can't compete with Battlefield, and Battlefield can't compete with Call of Duty. They're 2 different leagues. That's like somebody trying to argue about who's better, the Red Sox or the Chargers. Like, what the hell? That's baseball and football. What the hell are you talking about? That doesn't make sense. How you gonna say which team is better and they're playing on 2 different type of playing fields? That's dumb. Stop the arguing with these games. It's just retarded. Just buy a game because you like it. Simple as that. Next topic within this segment is gaming with PlayStation Plus. Let's go ahead and show you guys the games you get by gaming with PlayStation Plus. Some games may not be on this little video or whatever because, like I said, this was already filmed and stuff weeks ago, and some new stuff that came out, but I'll try and do the best I can. Here it goes. So the next topic within the Spit Game segment is the Elgato Game Capture. I want to correct myself from my last update. I don't know if you guys even remember this, but I have said that when I record gameplay, me being on screen actually lags behind the gameplay. So when I'm in the editor, the audio starts to be off from my reactions to what's going on screen. I got to correct myself because I don't know how I got this wrong, but it's actually the Elgato that lags behind me because when I'm editing the video, and you know how you have different editing tracks. So here's the gameplay and here's me. Okay, so when you're in the editor, and you playing back your footage, this little line goes across and it's reading everything. Okay, so once it starts to be off, I realized I gotta cut my audio and move it back some because it's coming too soon. So you gotta move it back so it won't come too soon or whatever. And I got it wrong when I was talking about it. I had to move it. I kept saying that the gameplay wasn't lagging, and I was lagging behind the gameplay. Actually, the gameplay is lagging behind me because as the track goes past, my audio becomes, the gameplay becomes too like distant to where it's like stretched out, like it's because it's like it has a little bit of delay. That's why when I was watching an IGN video a long time ago, one guy had to correct somebody else when he had said that, well, the Elgato's a very good piece of gaming hardware to record your gameplays. It has absolutely no latency, no lag whatsoever. And then the other guy had to correct them, like, no noticeable latency or lag. And there is it's not noticeable. If you record strictly gameplay with after commentary, then you kind of wouldn't even notice it. But if you're recording gameplay while you're on screen at the same exact time, you will notice it, because when you edit the video and you match up the audio in the beginning, everything you're saying will come way before what actually happens on screen after about 10 minutes. So you got to cut yourself and move yourself up a little bit to make up for how fast yourself is coming before, the gameplay, because gameplay is lagging behind or whatever. So that's the reason why I haven't been doing no more gameplay vlogs, because I'm trying to still come up with a solution to what's going on. Some people say I record inside 1080i instead of 1080p or whatever. Some people say some other stuff. I'm just trying to figure this whole thing out. That's why I haven't finished my The Last of Us Left Behind DLC walkthrough. I kind of feel like it's too late, because like that game been out for a while now, and that was going to be like my first ever walkthrough of a whole entire game from start to finish. And I don't really think nobody's interested in seeing that from me, but if you are, I still do it. But I haven't even been playing the game at all, because I just wanted to do a gameplay vlog walking through that game. And that's the reason why I haven't been doing no gaming videos. But I do got a Titanfall sniper montage coming up soon, so be looking out for that. So the second from last piece of spit game segment I got for you guys is that I finally joined a gaming community invited by Dark Holy Gaming. He's been inviting the hell out of me. I get you guys messages. I've been getting your invites over and over and over. Dark Holy Gaming wants you to join this community. Dark Holy Gaming wants you to join this community. I've been seeing your messages, but like me, I'm not quick to join nobody's community, join nobody's clan, join nobody. Like, you don't know how many networks try and like get me to join them and stuff like that. And just to be honest with you, I didn't join your network right away because that name Dark Holy Gaming seemed kind of suspect. Especially how many times you kept inviting me. So that's the reason why I didn't join right away. It reminds me of somebody else. But even if it is that person, then it's whatever. But that's the reason why. So don't think I was just ignoring you for the hell of it. It's just it had something behind it. I wasn't really sure of who you was until I looked at somebody else's videos, and I still don't know who you are, kind of. But at the same time, I do, but I don't, if that makes sense. But I finally joined about a month ago. I put like a couple of gameplays up. I'm gonna put up more. I just been busy, man. I haven't even been on my YouTube fan page really that much at all, really letting people know what's going on with me and stuff like that. But here's my YouTube fan page right there. Bam, or bam, wherever I put it at, whatever. But check me out. I put up my videos from my other YouTube channel and this channel. I let people know what I'm about to film and stuff like that. So I'm trying to get back on it. Still getting a lot of freaking Japanese people, Japanese girls, like females on my fan page. I don't know what's up with that. Like just yesterday I got 3 more likes from Japanese girls. Like, what's going on? I don't even understand it. I know a lot of Japanese love like gaming and stuff like that, like, but I don't even put up Japanese gameplays. I don't got no JRPGs or nothing, so I don't even know what the heck is going on. Speaking of RPGs, that's the last thing I want to talk about. Recently I've been craving some RPGs. I realized like once you're going through a lot of stress in your life and stuff, you really want to play RPGs. That's the main games you want to play. Something like an adventure game that take your mind and put your mind in a whole different world. And those are the best games to play when you're dealing with a lot of stuff that's going on in your personal life. You play RPGs. And there's some RPGs I've really been thinking about which one should I get first and stuff like that. And some are old, some are new, and some are classics and stuff like that. And some I should have been played, but like when I first started playing games, I wasn't really into RPGs. I didn't really know that much about them until I played Final Fantasy VII, which made me fall in love with RPGs, like real RPGs, like turn-based RPGs, and with deep story and dialogue and stuff that you got to read and stuff. That's the first game I fell in love with that I actually gave a try, and I started falling in love with actual, RPG, like those old school type looking RPGs and stuff, not like games like Skyrim or or The Witcher, or you know, all these other games. I'm talking about like actual like little RPGs and stuff like that. Not little, but you know what I'm saying, damn it. Anyways, first game I was looking into was Chrono Trigger, you know, for the DS. You know, that game is a real good classic, one of the best, you know, known as one of the best RPGs out there. You know, it wasn't originally on DS, it was on something else, I think on Nintendo or something. I don't know the history of these games completely. But also Bravely Default, I heard it's a bad name for a game, but it's an amazing game on a 3DS and stuff like that. If you're really craving an RPG, get that game a try. This game has got a super good score on IGN. You got good scores across the whole board. The music is great. I heard a lot of good things about it. Final Fantasy X and X2 HD for the PS Vita. This game is also playable on PS3. I think it is. And me personally, I never played these games on PS2 when they first came out. I think it was on PS2. And just because, like I said, back then I wasn't really big into RPGs like that. Didn't really know about them that much or whatever. And you know, never played them, but like just something I'm really looking into, you know, kicking back at night every night for about a good 4 hours in bed, just playing these RPGs, just taking myself to a whole nother world and stuff like that. And another super good classic, didn't even hear about this until somebody just brung it up on IGN. Just was started talking about this game because there's a rumor that this might come to the PSN store, and if it does, that'd be amazing. If it don't, I'm still gonna buy it for about $150, because from what I heard about this game and just the first little opening, you know, story part of the game, I see why people say it's a real good game. When you look at it, like, oh, this game is old, you know, whatever. But it's one of those good RPG games that really sucks you in. The story, there's up to 80 something characters you can have inside your party. They're all had their unique personalities. You can, you know, really connect with them and stuff like that. And that's what the kind of RPGs I like, where you can connect with the people. And that game is Suikoden 2, or I don't know how to say the name. Sorry if I'm saying it wrong. Sorry for the Japanese watchers out there. Sorry. It's a PS1 game, and right now it easily goes for $150 brand new, or I think like $200 brand new, and $100 to $50 something used, or something, somewhere around there. I think $100 and something used and $300 something brand new, somewhere around there. But I think it's worth the price. I think I'm gonna go ahead and pick that bad boy up. I think used, because I think I was looking at used copies. I think used is like $150 just used or whatever. So. But yeah. I recently stepped my game up with 2 games, and those games are the Sleeping Dogs Complete DLC Pack. I brought Sleeping Dogs a while back, but I just recently, about a month ago, brought the DLC. It comes with everything. I wish I wouldn't have brought all the DLC. The reason why I brought the whole thing is because if I would have took one thing out, and which would have made me buy everything separate, then it would have cost me about 3 times the amount that I brought it for. I brought it for $8. But you know, and it came with this high roller pack, and it boosts you up about 10 levels. So I'm at my max level with my cop experience, because you get your cop experience and your little mob experience. So I'm at the max level, and I got all kind of money. I got all the guns. I'm like, what the hell? It's like there's no point in me playing the game no more. But that's the whole point of the high rollers pack. You get like a business suit, and you pretty much get a whole lot of money from the start. You keep on getting ranked up, like, you know, as soon as I started the game, I just kept getting ranked up. I'm like, damn, I can't even play the game, I'll keep ranking up, you know, it's keep on ranking me up to the max rank. I'm like, damn, like, that just fucked up. But if I would have took that out and brought everything else, then, you know, and some of the things you get, I'm showing up on screen right now. I like the outfits that you get. You know, you get this nice sick ass Kill Bill outfit, which kind of don't look right on a dude. If they gave you, like, let you play with a female character, and it allows me to wear that yellow and black, which actually classic to Bruce Lee actually, but real people may recognize it from Kill Bill. But the outfit I do use all the time is from Deus Ex Human Revolution and stuff like that. It's just real cool to wear that outfit and stuff like that. It feels like I'm actually playing that game when I'm doing a lot of parkouring, and when I'm like sneaking up on people and fighting and all that. It feels cool to use that outfit. So yeah, the game looks real good. That's just a little mod that's free on Steam, where it makes everything looks real good. It makes, you know, dynamic textures and stuff like that, and real good textures, and especially when the rain effects comes into play, like, it looks real good. So yeah, the game looks getting nice, and I've been playing the hell out of it. It's real fun. So instead of this finish him segment, I finished 2 games recently, and the first game is, which I finished a long ass time ago. It seemed like I had this inside my last segment, but when I checked my notes and I checked back, I actually didn't. But I finished Tomb Raider. I finished this about a month and a half ago. I don't know. I think I already said that already. But anyways, I finished Tomb Raider. Real good game. Played it on PC. You know, it's real unique how you can go back to, you know, it has no level. It has levels, but it doesn't have levels or whatever, because you can go back to these different bonfires and find little hidden stuff you couldn't get to before, because you got, you know, more. It just reminds me of Zelda a little bit, where you find this little, you know, hook shot or something like that, or this little, you know, you find a new weapon that allows you to get into a certain area, so you can go back and travel and find this hidden gem or something like that. You know, Tomb Raider, they did a good job at this newer Tomb Raider game. A lot of people say it didn't feel like a Tomb Raider game. I bullshit. No, that's some bullshit. You know, it's a very good Tomb Raider game, and that's the reason why I held off for a little while. Got it on Steam a while back, but I held off on it from getting it brand new when it first came out, because people say, "Oh, well, it's a good action game, but it's not a good Tomb Raider game." I mean, come on now. Anyways, next game I finished, Rayman Origins on PS Vita. That game it's not for kids. It's gonna say that, especially the challenges where you gotta, you know, do all the little challenges. I'm thinking about making a video of me playing through all the challenges and running through all the little challenge courses and stuff like that. That takes a lot of IQ, a lot of eye-hand coordination and stuff like that. Cause like, trust me, like the most I ever died on one of those challenges was like at least 45 times or whatever. But once you get the jumps timed and the way you run through the course and jump and dodge and bounce, because you got to do it all inside one life. And some courses be about like 30 seconds. You may, wow, 30 seconds? 30 seconds is a long ass time when you're dodging all these different spikes, and it's crazy, man. Especially the once you collect once you do all the little the challenge courses, you unlock this one little zombie mission where you have no hearts. So once you get hit, you're dead. You gotta start all the way from the beginning unless you make it to this far ass checkpoint, and then the next far ass checkpoint. That level is hard as hell, but I beat the whole game almost 100%. I still haven't collected all the little rubies. I've collected the little challenge ones and stuff like that, but I didn't collect all the little coins. I mean, not rubies, the little coins for all the levels, but I got it like about 97% complete. But you know, yeah, I finished that game recently. Get gaming. Then you guys know the games I've been playing recently, and those games are Titanfall for PC, Stalker, Clear Sky for PC, the complete mod. You know, want to talk about Stalker real fast. Some of you guys seen me put up some gameplay a while back. Oh, it's another thing about the Elgato I forgot to mention. It looks like ass. I don't know if I'm rendering that wrong. I don't know what's going on. When I record gameplay, it looks amazing. Like my Stalker Clear Sky gameplay, it looked amazing when I watch it. When I open up the video file on my computer and watch it, it looks amazing. But once I edited it, like I didn't really add nothing to it. I just ran it through the editor, put my little intro on it, and you know, boost the colors a little bit, rendered it, put it to YouTube. It looks like asshole, like with a side of diarrhea juice. Like I don't know what the hell is going on. Like I'm like, damn, this. Am I running that 1080p? Like, what's going on? Is it my internet connection? Because this looks like ass or whatever. Like all the bushes look all like pixelated, and like everything looks all pixelated and crazy and stuff. And the only thing that kind of looks sharp is like the middle of the screen and my gun a little bit, and everything else look all pixelated and crazy. It's like, what the hell is going on? Look like I'm watching something at 320p up res to 1080p, which still gonna look like ass. But let me know if I'm doing something wrong. I'm using Final Cut Pro 10, and I'm not really. I mean, I'm rendering it with the regular render settings. You know, 1080p. You know, I don't know what the hell's going on. So, anyways, Stalker Clear Sky. It took me about 7 to 8 attempts to play this game till I actually got into the game. Not because the game is boring, but because the glitches, the bugs, and even when I did finally get into it one time, I just wasn't really feeling it, and then all of a sudden it crashed on me and wouldn't open up ever again. So I uninstalled it. It took me 2.5 years, almost 3 years, to finally get into this game and play the game without any issues. And I downloaded the disc version again. If you plan on getting this game, get the Steam version. Don't get the disc version, because there's no fix for the bugs that's gonna keep making your game crash. So I finally got into the game. I was playing the hard copy of the game. It kept crashing on me, wouldn't fix. There was no fix for it, so I downloaded the Steam version, and finally playing the game. And my gameplays I put up, even the one you're watching right now, maybe I haven't even been, that doesn't show it no justice. You know, this game is an amazing game. I understand why a long time ago when I first picked this game up, people was giving it 5-star reviews and saying it's one of their favorite game franchises of all time. And I'm like thinking like, dude, this game ain't even a big blockbuster game that a lot of people know about. But that's how it is with some of these PC games, man. It don't have to be, you know, and sometimes that's sad. That's the sad part about it is it's not. Stalker is like this, it's unbelievable how open the world this game is and how just deep and how good it is. It's a good game, man. Even the environments feel like their own piece of gameplay. You know, besides Far Cry 2, Stalker Clear Sky, in my opinion, has the best day-night cycle out of any game I ever played in my life. Like, it really feels like it's early in the morning. It really feels like it's nighttime. It really feels like it's evening. The sun is going down, you know. And when I'm playing the game, it feels like that outside, even though it may be bright daylight outside or it might be nighttime outside. But any time of the day it is inside this game, that's how it feels. Like, that's how good the game does everything. Does the game look good? Yeah, with the complete mod it does. It looks way better than what it would have been looking. And even without the complete mod, it still looks good. You know, it looks good. It doesn't look horrible. You know, it is a little piece of work to run, but if you got an up-to-date graphics card and, you know, at least 8 gigs of RAM and at least an i5 processor and, you know, and a current up-to-date graphics card, you know, it don't have to be no Titan or nothing. You can run this game max settings, DirectX 11 and the complete mod and boost everything up to the max, and the game looks incredible, dude. Like, it's a real unique game and it sucks you in. And like I said, the gameplay does it no justice. When you first play it, it kind of turns you off because you're using the pistol and the hit markers are kind of ass. Game is old, and but once you start getting the machine guns and you gotta grind for it, it feels like Dark Souls, like that gameplay where you gotta grind for everything. You don't find bullets just laying around easily until you get your grind on, and then you start finding a lot of stuff, finding machine guns, fixing up your weapon, upgrading your weapon and stuff like that. Then the game starts getting real deep, especially with the story and the different factions inside these different areas. Each area has its own faction, and each faction is about certain things, and you can be on their side or you don't. It all depends on the decisions you make throughout the as you travel the world and do whatever you do. Next game I've been playing, Doom 3 on Xbox 360. Next, Skyrim. Started getting back inside that. Beat this game a long ass time ago. I say about a month after it came out, I beat it. Probably before that, but I just been going to different dungeons and random little story. Like, you can always play Skyrim and have something to do. Still haven't played the DLC yet. Be playing that once I get a chance. But, you know, just walking around Skyrim, going to different areas, finding little different stuff, hidden weapons and stuff. The only thing I never liked about Skyrim and the Elder Scrolls games is, like, once you get a shitload of weapons, you're unstoppable. It's so damn easy. I'm killing everything with one crossbow. Boop, you're dead. Boop, you're dead. Or killing a damn big ass grizzly bear with 2 shots. Foop, foop, you're dead. It's like, it's just too damn easy. And then especially when I played Dark Souls and I came back to Skyrim, I couldn't play that game for a while. I couldn't play Skyrim. Like, it felt fake as hell or whatever, because, like, I'm killing everything with 1 shot. It's so easy. I'm just hit you with my sword. I got flames coming out. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. Come on, dragon. Let me shoot you with like 10 arrows. Up, you're dead. I remember when you used to be hard as hell and I used to have to run from you and keep on using my health. But you're dead. I can just use my sword on you too. I have to use my crossbow. Use my sword and my shield. You're dead. It's easy. It's like that's how the game gets. It gets too damn easy. So yeah, that's what took me out of it. Next game, Sleeping Dogs, of course. Dead Nation on PS Vita. Almost done with that. I think I got one more mission. I'll play that on PS3 first. This is like a super good top-down zombie game. It's hard as hell though, but I've been having fun with it on PS Vita. I think they need to bring all the PSN games like that to PS Vita, man. Like, it's a no-brainer, dude. Like, come on now. And PS2 games on PS Vita. Let's go. And the last game I'm playing, I started getting back into is Trine 2. And all this time, when I played Trine 2 a long time ago, I never knew it was co-op. You know, you could play co-op on the same screen. That's a very unique game. Don't see why nobody wouldn't like that game. When you first play it, you kind of like, well, it's simple, you know. But as you go through the later levels, you have the wizard, you have your female that got the little crossbow, and you got your heavy dude with the sword and the hammer and stuff. And you can play co-op on the same screen and stuff. And each person caters and have their own little abilities. You can level up their abilities and stuff by collecting these little bottles of potion or wherever they are. And it's a very unique game. I'm really it's really sucking me in now, no homo. But yeah, man. So in this outro segment, I just want to let you guys know about 2 upcoming things I got planned. First upcoming video I got planned is talking about my E3 predictions on as far as games that I think they're going to announce and other little stuff. They're going to either games they're going to announce and or show gameplay to, or just little things they're going to announce. Now, some third-party developers won't be at E3, only the main people like Nintendo, Sony, and Microsoft. So some stuff may get announced after E3 or before E3 or later on, a little bit after E3 and stuff like that. So I'm still have those inside the countdown, even if those developers don't be at E3. I still want to have, because it's going to be around that time when they're going to start announcing games and stuff like that. So yeah, in the next video I got coming up, which is going to be a very big video, interesting video, I'll be doing a list of my top 25 games of all time countdown. Now, I don't know if I want to do a part 1 and part 2 because the whole video is going to be like 35 minutes long. So I don't know if I want to do 15 games and then the top 10 games out a separate video, or do it all inside one video. So you let me know, but it'll be all the first 15 games will be inside alphabetical order, so I don't have to worry about stressing myself out to see which game is actually better than the other. It's going to be inside alphabetical order, and then the top 10 games are going to be in the list of which one is better. And I will be doing only 1 game per franchise just to make it more interesting, just choosing my best. So the subtitle will be, the whole title will be my top 25 games of all time, and the subtitle, the best of the best, because I say I like Gears of War 1, 2, and 3. I can't choose Gears of War 1, 2, and 3 inside my 25 countdown. I got to be the best, my best game of the best. So it got to be the best of all 3 of those Gears of War games. So that's going to be a real interesting video. I got already a list of I think 48 games or 50 games that I really wrote down, that I really love, and I got to break that up into 25 games, and then I'm gonna do honorable mentions and stuff like that. So with that said, without further ado, I had one more thing to talk about, but let that wait until the next update or whatever. Thank you guys for watching this long ass update, and sorry for taking it so long for me to get to this update. Yeah, man, it's been your boy, the Universal Gamer. Thank you guys for watching the motherfucking update, and I'm out of here. Peace.